this researcher from Ontario, said it really great, that our brains seem to have evolved to be good enough most of the time. We obviously know that HomeAway only hires really smart, talented people that have no biases. You're totally inclusive in the way you see the world, but our minds actually trip us up sometimes, even when we have the best intentions. And I put myself right into that category as somebody that's been working on this topic for 25 years. So you're familiar with Project Implicit, I understand, or at least a lot of you are, from some work that Alana's group has been doing. And they are a nonprofit based at Harvard right now, and they created the best definition I've seen for unconscious bias. It's the process the brain uses to create associations mentally that are so well established that they're operating outside of your awareness, your intention, and your control. Really similar to advertising slogans. So we have two parts of the brain that are always in action when we're in meetings. We have a fast brain that Daniel Kahneman calls System 1 thinking, and we have a slow brain that's the part that we call the System 2 thinking, right? So System 1 holds things that we've heard repetitively. Boys are and girls are, fill in the blank. White people are and people of color are, black people are, whatever the group is. Millennials are, boomers are, Xers are. All those things we've heard repeatedly sit in the same part of the brain as ad slogans that you've heard a zillion times. The slow brain is the clutch on the engine. The fast brain, I'll give you some more information. The fast brain is the reptilian brain, the caveman brain. We share it with reptiles. It's the fight or flight response. The amygdala is the prime driver of reaction from the fast brain. And the slow brain is the newest part of the human brain. We're the only mammals that have this preneofrontal cortex that can actually catch itself in the fast brain having a conditioned response, a knee-jerk reaction. So before we even talk about diversity and inclusive meetings, I want to see if you can use your slow brain to stop your fast brain from having what Harvard calls an implicit association. We hear this, we think this. That's an implicit association. So don't think of the company that has the following slogan. Like put up a firewall after you hear the slogan and don't allow the company's name to come into your mind. The slogan is just do it. In most workshops, somebody yells out the word Nike at that point because it's like it's fruitless. And it actually shows how diversity and inclusion or difference associations happen as well. If we're not consciously monitoring our thoughts, that fast association that's often built through our life around the concept of superiority and inferiority, around gender, around race, around any topic that we could come up with. If we're not mindful, then that fast association between the adjective or the stereotype and the group might kick into our thoughts and in our behavior if we're not being mindful.